What is up, everyone? This is Too Slow. Today I'm just going to do a regular oil change and transmission fluid change on my dad's 2003 Toyota Matrix XR. I already went ahead and started draining the ATF. It's only being held on by a 14mm bolt. I already took it off. Just waiting for it to empty out the whole thing. So here's the thing with ATFs of old cars with higher mileage and whatnot. This one has 220,000 miles. Go ahead and put your bolt back on. And as I was trying to say, with this car having 230,000 miles, or 220,000 miles, I'm gonna hold on to the ATF because my dad actually never did the ATF service on this car. So when I put new fluid on this and it starts slipping, if it does, then I would just put the old fluid back in because it has clutch material from the internals of the transmission that help it spin. So you want to save this ATF just in case that were to happen, but I'm really praying it doesn't. Now we are going to go ahead and remove the oil from the engine. I have a new oil drain container catch can, I guess you want to say, or whatever you want to call it. So right here is your oil pan. It's held on by a 14mm. You want to double check to see if it's loosening. Just go ahead and loosen it. There it goes. Is it loose already? No, I thought I'd loosened it enough. That should be enough. Okay. Get our container there. Hopefully the camera can pick this up. And there you have it. That's the oil. It's kind of dark, but that's why we do oil changes, so we don't blow up engines. So I went ahead and I bought some original ATF from Toyota. I bought 4 of them for $28. Bought the oil filter for I think $5 and the Valvoline oil for $20 at Walmart. Apparently Walmart's starting to sell Toyota filters, and this is where I got it from, or it's where I got it from, this oil filter. That's pretty cool. Really glad Walmart's starting to sell OEM filters because I did not like buying the Frams, and the mobile ones were really expensive for just a daily car like my dad's Matrix. I mean, I'm not saying I don't care about the engine, but still. But I already went ahead and drained the oil. Let's probably put the bolt back in. Let's put the bolt back in. Alright. Crap. There it goes. Make sure you're tightening it. Don't tighten it too hard. You don't want to strip it. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so I already torqued down my ATF bolt and my oil bolt. Literally forgot about the oil filter, but your oil filter is right in front of the oil pan. Where's it at? Right there. There's your oil filter. So I have the Walmart tool. It's the super tough or hyper tough, whatever, oil filter remover tool. I already loosened it, so I could probably turn it by hand. And my hands are all getting dirty. Whoopee. That's awesome. Gotta go get shop towels. Let me go grab the other oil filter. We got our new oil filter right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe down the mating surface. Wipe down the stuff around it. You know, one thing at Honda, If customers will complain if you leave their car dirty, like if you don't clean this up and they see like an oil drip on their driveway, they will complain, and then they'll come back and we have to like grant them like a free service because of that, or they'll just take it to American Honda and they'll just get all pissed off about it, and they're gonna write an angry letter to the company. But yeah, just go ahead and make sure you tighten it well. You don't want to leave this loose at all. Alright, I think that should be good enough. Don't forget about your tools. Take them out. I'm gonna go ahead and add 4.2 quarts. I believe that's how much these onesies take. That's what I've been putting my whole life. Nothing bad has happened. Got about 2 quarts left. We're done using that. Go ahead and wipe it off. You don't want the oil residue to, if you leave this in your car, you don't want it to like go all over the place. So just wipe it off real quick. Check your oil levels. And on the dot, look at that. That's awesome. So yeah, also like to clean up my oil caps. Alright, wipe it off real quick. And for your ATF, it's right here, and my funnel is actually, it's too wide, so it's gonna go over. But lucky me, I can use my Walmart brand hose that I use for the gear fluid on manual transmissions. This will thread onto the bottles from Toyota. Go ahead and check your owner's manual if you're unsure of how much fluid to put in your transmission. I don't know off the top of my head, but if we go to page 272, we see automatic transaxle, fluid capacity, drain and refill, which is what we did. For the 1ZZFE, we have a 2-wheel drive model up to 3.0, 3.2 or 2.6. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 quarts of it, should be enough. And for the oil, I says put 4.2. Don't really know where I could check that out, but let me see if I could find this real quick. Oh, here we go. Is this it? No. Wait, engine, spark plug, spark. Oil capacity. So with filter is 3.7, 3.9. But what I was reading online is that Toyota had updated this to something bigger. Someone in the comments had told me that. And I went online and I checked, and I was like, oh shit, they actually did. So they updated the capacity that the 1ZZ can take. So I put now 4.2, which should be fine. And yeah, make sure you keep your guys' owner's manual. Even I have the navigation, the original navigation owner's manual. Go ahead and put that back. Got my ATF right here. Gonna go ahead and open the line up. And there you go, should start flowing already. And there you go, it's already flowing. So I'm gonna put about 3 of these. I'm not gonna show you guys me actually filling up 3 times, but you get the idea. Now you want to pray to all the gods, to all the car gods, that because you changed your transmission fluid a little too late, it won't slip. So we're at 219,000 miles. Started up fine. Go ahead and drive it around for a bit, I guess. Alright. First gear shifted fine. Let's go around the block and just see if it shifts all fine. This car needs an alignment. See if it shifts. I don't have enough speed for it to shift. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me go this way. Alright. Fast forward 2 days later, and car's still driving fine. My family just went to Monterey yesterday, and it wasn't slipping, it wasn't acting all weird. It was just smooth sailing from and back. And I was just a little bit worried because it's high mileage. It has 220,000 miles, and my dad bought the car with 160,000 miles, so it's been a while. What is it, 40? That's just 60,000 miles of driving. So I don't know the previous I guess history of the car, so I don't know if the transmission service has been done, the fluid extraction, but now in my head I know it's been done, so it should last another 60,000 miles before I have to do it again, or whatever intervals the Matrix calls for. I don't know off the top of my head, but anyways, what I was talking about underside of the car when I was saving the old ATF was usually what happens is if your transmission is not at its best, usually that old fluid, the old ATF, has friction material from the clutch packs inside the automatic transmission, and that will help it work properly. So if you remove all that and just throw in some new fluid, chances are it might slip. So that is why Lucas and like other companies have these products that it's like the additive, or like it has additive for like the clutch material friction bullshit that goes inside the new fluid. But I don't know, I was just a little paranoid, so I decided to hold on to the old ATF in case it was gonna slip. I'd just be like, screw it, I'm just gonna put the old fluid back in. It was working before, so, you know. But luckily, that wasn't the case. It is driving fine. It's driving super great. I already test drove it around the block. I took it on the freeway, no hesitation to shift. It's all solid now, so that's a really good thing. Yeah, that's it for this video. I don't want to make it too long. It's just ATF and oil change on a 2003 Toyota Matrix. Pretty sure there's a billion of these videos on YouTube, but I just wanted to give it my thoughts about it, about changing ATF at a higher mileage. As I said, this Matrix is at 220,000 miles. I just changed it, and it's still good. But it varies with everyone. You can either have a transmission that's already starting to kick, or just completely revving high like crazy, and I don't know. Mine wasn't doing that. Mine was fine and dandy. It's just the fluid was already old, so I just want to be able to sleep at night knowing that the car has fresh fluid. So we already got fresh fluid on this 03 Matrix. I already put fresh fluid on my sister's 05 Matrix. So now it's the Celica that needs fresh fluid. My 2004 Celica GTS, it needs fresh ATF. That car, I believe, has 209,000 miles. But I did do the ATF, I believe, at 160,000 miles. So it should be fine. I mean, that's only 40,000 miles of a stretch. But regardless, I'm going to change it just to have like a peace of mind knowing that it's already been changed, because you never know, might fail. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it this far, I really appreciate you guys, and continue watching the video, support the channel, and help the channel grow. Share the video, tell a friend about the channel. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.